4. Playing with Germany, Northeastern Europe, Finland, Norway, South Africa, and Sweden. Sadly, 2 of the groups could not play today. One of them, Finland, is falling apart as we speak with only 1 player left, and we have heard nothing from Northeastern Europe. Northeastern Europe already sitting on 21 points, so it's not the worst for them to not show up, but of course you always want to maximize your chances to get as many points. But this will be a 4-player game filled up to 5 with 1 bot playing on Ottoman Empire Advanced Progressive World Dom. Now the bot first in turn order, so that won't affect any trade order significance, so that's pretty interesting, and the bot definitely trying to take that bonus. I wonder how they respond. Now, second here we have Red, which should be Norway, but I don't think that is the case. I think Red is actually South Africa now, so yeah, Red will be South... Oh man, have they changed color again? Oh, this is so... Alright, so Red is now South Africa, taking a card in the bot's bonus. I wonder if that 4 stacks to 7 and hits that 3. We'll see what happens though. Now, Pink is Sweden here, sitting in 3rd position. Then 4th position, we have Speedster playing as Black, representing Germany. And then in 5th position, we have the purple player, I Play Video Games, representing Norway in the World Cup. This group and colors is wild. It is... well, it doesn't help. It is definitely something. Combining Finland and Northeastern Europe? Ah, call it Finnoscandia. Just watch our game. Did Speedster explain? I'm not entirely sure. Red. I think you guys were trying to... Yes, that is absolutely what I expected. South Africa set themselves up to be hit by the bot, sadly. But it is what it is. I mean, you gotta know bot behavior and that kind of stuff. If you already see that the bot is trying to take a bonus, it's not in your interest to go for that. South Africa now hits Germany. We're getting some action already. That was kind of out of nowhere. I'm not entirely sure where that came from, but it definitely makes the game interesting. All right, shall we do a prediction here? I think this is a beautiful start to see what happens in the game. Right, so there's multiple types of responses to that, right? If you know they are less experienced, especially in the tournament scene, how do you respond to that, right? I think if an experienced tournament player does that kind of stuff, you might want to go hard into them or whatever, and something might happen, like they might learn from it or whatever. But if someone is that inexperienced, what is the message you want to send? What is the message you can send, right? Let's fill this in. That would be South Africa. And then we have Pink. Sweden. And then we have Black for Germany. And then we have Purple for Norway. We do not have a 5th option at the moment. I'll do 2 minutes for you guys. So 2 minutes, prediction is up. Who's going to win this game and bring home at least 18 points, hopefully more. All right, South Africa doing 4 more attacks. Not entirely sure what is happening here, but they're doing a bunch of attacks. I mean, they still have 22 troops. That's not that far behind. It's only 6 troops behind the rest of the group. Now, Germany with 26. So they haven't suffered that bad, and they will get the bigger trades, of course. Open full send. In this case, no, because they are less experienced. I would just, you know, if you know that someone is less experienced, just get out of their way. Just move back. That's my way to handle newcomers. Pretend they're a bot. That is actually very accurate. Yeah, I would just let the bot do their thing. I'm a very good neighbor to bots, as long as I'm on the other side of the board. So yeah, that's basically what I do. True. I think that's the right move here. All right. Just fixing the microphone a little bit better. Now, the bot already trades in on 3, and that will definitely smack the 5. Oh, yes, and they take the bonus. Norway loses that entire position, and the bot takes the 3 out. Oh, yes. So, now, will they get broken? There's a pink 5 and a pink 4 right next to that bonus. So the bot will try to expand there, and they have the opportunity to break on a 2 territory double 1 hit. So that would definitely break. Can they get back? I think so. I think they should break and then fortify back. This is much more interesting with the bot with a bonus. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hold the bonus right now. Pink only starting with 11 territories. That's rough. Oh wow, yeah. South Africa did a bunch of attacks again. They're now on 16 territories. That might even pay off without anyone realizing. They're not breaking. They're getting out of the way. 5 moves back. The 5 moves back. That is beautiful. Oh my lord. Yeah, they basically have nothing left in Iran here. I think I know what South Africa's doing. I mean, if you want to help me figure it out, that would be great. I think just getting territory, right? Wait, Speedster is behind them in turn order, so he's lining them up. But I don't see the lines, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right. So the bot starting with, how many was that? 10? Yeah, 10 troops for the bot. Slowly expanding. Does that 8 hit the 3? It does. And the 1. And the 2. And a 1. And a 2. And they almost have a second bonus. This is... All right, so there have been some crazy games, but this might be the craziest. Their dice are so lucky, though. South Africa with the 2v1 blitzes, insane. Absolutely insane. Germany on 7 territories. Norway on 7 territories. South Africa on 17 territories. This is wildly entertaining. The Speedster's not going for the territory play. They just accept getting 3 per turn here. Yeah, that stays there. I bet the 8 just moves out of the way. Absolutely. Norway moving out of the way. That 5 is going to do some damage. Hitting a couple of 1s again. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Alright, no troops in the top bonus here. Central Asia. Only troops in... I'm not going to say it. It's such a dumb name for a bonus. Did it just hit a 3? I'm sure. All right. So 12 active troops for South Africa. Hitting a 3 and a 1 and a 2. And a... Wow, that was a 3v3 blitz won by South Africa. These dice are blessing them. They should not be on 30 troops here. Absolutely not. This, like the dice here can go into the risk history books. Where do we get dice like this? Figure out who's the bot and who's South Africa. What are the odds for... I can do that. I can do that, you guys. I have the Foxbox. That is a 6% roll. They won a 6% roll. Well, now we've seen it all, guys. We've seen Southeastern Asia lose a 97.3% roll and then get no trade on 4, which combined is, what, 2.5% times like 20%? That is crazy. That is a 0.5%, a 0.5% chance that that happens combined. But the amount of 2v1 blitzes, and the blitz 2v1 is 37%, and the slow roll 2v1 is 42%. So even worse odds, right? We've seen several 2v1 blitzes succeed, and 3v1 blitzes 89% succeed, and we saw the 6% roll succeed. So South Africa playing the God Dice game here, but now with the trades coming in, they do have the troop disadvantage, even though they have that many territories. And the bot has a second trade on 3. Now, who's going to taste it? Is Sweden going to taste it with the 9? I'm very curious. Does that hit the 3? Does the 7 hit the 3? Does the 10 hit the 9? Do we see a bot 10v9? We see a bot 10v9 and they lose that roll. But the 4v3? No, the 4v1. Alright. Alright, so Sweden on 30 troops after that happened. And the trade on 3. The trade on 3 for South Africa. Guys, this is Peak Entertainment. Crowded Chain, welcome in, first time chatter. This map looks fun. Yes, this is the advanced version of a map that already existed, Ottoman Empire. This is Ottoman Empire Advanced, and it definitely has some crazy corners. Like here in Iberia, for example, the Portugal territory behind a double possible kill guard here, and the 2 territories up north. Speech is probably cursing in German so much right now. We can actually listen in.
Ist sogar noch die Truppe. Okay, aber das wird removed auf jeden Fall. Ich meine...
I'm lining wide up.
Ja,
If I don't have a set on 4.
ja, ich glaube, wenn wir keinen Set on 4 haben, kann Pink uns wahrscheinlich töten. Ist knapp auf jeden Fall.
They say they're going to be dead if they don't have a trade on 4. Which sounds accurate.
So die 7 nach oben.
I think I leave it here, so I'm having lines on white if I don't have a set.
Ja, stimmt. Wahrscheinlich.
This one...
Ja, das meine ich. Ja, die habe ich gemeint nach oben. Aber ist halt schon ein bisschen aggressiv, aber keine Ahnung, was wir da tun. Die 7 hitten. Wenn er die 7 hittet, ist es halt so. Ja, das ist glaube ich okay. Ja, das ist gut. I like it. I like it. Okay. Hast du ein Set?
And crazy, absolutely crazy. They don't have a set on 4. Germany with no trade on 4. That is going to be absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We seeing a raid? I'm not seeing a raid. What do you mean? South Africa now actually taking responsibility. They have 57 troops, guys. All right, we don't see Sweden turning in. Wonder what Norway does. Norway has perfect lines on Germany here. Absolutely perfect lines. Right, 13 moves down, 12 moves up. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. Do they go for the kill? Ooh, that helps. That definitely helps. All right, they lose the third one. Do they get the bot kill here? Give him 2 cards, therefore a trade. Oh, that's gonna be so rough for them. There's 5 troops left on the top right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 territories. They don't even have enough. They don't even have enough with the 10, even if they get perfect dice. Even if they get perfect dice, it's not enough. But now it's even easier for Norway to kill Speedster. Does Norway trade in though? Norway trades in for the 25 set. That is a 100% kill on Germany here. And probably a sweep. Right? They take that trade. Oh, 69 troops from Norway. Dabs in the chat. What? They locked the 18, or is that still open to the south there? No, they actually actively locked that 17 stack.
Die aber auch nicht viel stärker. Und vielleicht hätten wir... Nee, ja.
What a sad turn of events, Germany. Speedster. That was...
yeah, not having a set is just rough there, man.
Yeah. You guys were talking about it before.
I mean, Pink didn't have a set either, but... I don't
What the fuck? He has the 10, yes! Oh no, doesn't connect, doesn't connect.
That does not connect.
Oh my god.
He still wins easily.
We might see South Africa.
So unfortunate, man, having to deal with 2 bots. This one.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting second probably, so...
Tell me about it.
just
What?
needed my troops
How do you
back
guys?
in
How do you
better
guys feel
position.
about How do you guys feel about South Africa?
Yeah.
They could have
it's
taken the
probably
bot kill
better-
here.
Oh my god,
They
it's
could've
probably
taken the
better if I
bot kill for
not
free.
speak, or I get in
Yeah.
trouble.
I might get in trouble.
It's probably better if I not speak.
All right.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. No. I mean,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Now definitely, Sweden takes this. Yeah, Sweden takes the whole game. That was crazy. South Africa had the opportunity to get at least 1 bounty and possibly chain that. Yeah, 69 troops still for Norway. Very nice. Dabs in the chat. All right, they have the time, but the... Oh man, that 34 in the corner. Yeah, they're not lining up the 34 in the corner. They're now absolutely going after South Africa, but do they have enough there? They're definitely going to try. Even roll in the first slow roll. -2. They might not have this. 13v13. 13v11. They have 5 left. Oh, that was not the right pathing. That was not the right pathing. That 7 could have taken the 1-1-1. So if they just went in the corner there. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. That is absolutely rough. They could have had that. They could have had that. With the dice there, they had 5 left. Boom, boom. And then the 7 hitting 5 territories with the perfect dice. But yeah, with this pathing, that wouldn't have worked at all because they just couldn't get there. So Sweden absolutely... misplayed that pathing. So at least 1 kill goes to Norway at the moment. They would have to get this next kill this turn, otherwise it won't give them any points. But that's going to be rough. And then there's 1 extra condition where Norway still loses here. Because if Sweden has a trade on 3, they still win the game. And Norway does not get the points for South Africa. So they do get the cards, obviously, but they don't get the points. Oh, 83 versus 88. They're gonna need God dice. They're gonna need God dice for this. It's 47 territories, so if they get good dice... Oh, no, don't. Oh, my. They almost locked that stack. They almost locked that stack. Oh, there's gonna be so tough. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No! Alright, they fumbled it. They fumbled it. They locked their big stack. They have no way. I'm surprised to see play. Oh, yeah. Funny story. Alright. But there's no way. With that trade on 5, that Norway still loses, right? They don't seem to be mispathing. They just didn't have it last turn because of that 34 stack in the corner. But they managed to get that out. Now they have a trade on 5, which is like the 55 trade. That will absolutely be the kill. Yeah. Alright, one split there. It's definitely going to require a couple of splits, but that should be fine. Alright, interesting split there. Still taking it though. Ah, 2v1 blitz. The 2v1 blitz. But they absolutely have this. There's no way, unless they have the classic... oops, I forgot to split off. No, they do split off. Unnecessary split there. The bad thing. They might lose this round, but they do get it. But they do get it. They didn't have a trade-off course. They only had 2 cards. Sorry, 1 card even. So Norway would still have 1. But this was the game. What a game, guys! This might be a contender for most interesting game. Most interesting game 3 we have seen. We have seen 5-player bonus games. We've seen the 97.3% roll fail. And we've seen this game. What do you guys think?